season of Law and Order here on NBC. Can you believe 24 seasons? The fans still love the show just as much as they did season 1.
Yeah, and Hannah caught up with Mechad Brooks and Reid Scott, who say they're digging a little deeper this season to reveal the complexities of their characters.
Found the Vic's purse, empty except for her ID.
Yeah, she tried to call 911 too, but
looks like the cause of death is probably strangulation. She's got petechial hemorrhaging in both of her eyes.
And the killer beat her up pretty bad before that. Make sure you bag her hand.
Hey, excuse me, this is an active crime scene. Detective Riley, this is Detective Shaw. Right of the 2-7, I'm pretty sure this is ours.
It is. I'm your new lieutenant, Jessica Brady. Nice to meet you.
Wait.
Season 24, such a legacy show. We love you guys on it. So tell us what we can expect this year.
what people know and love from Law and Order is that they not only do they fall in love with the characters and how these characters are intertwined with the cases, but we get to find out this year who it is that's solving the cases, right? Not just the cases. And I've never seen that. Like, we're keeping the original DNA and the connective tissue to the original show, but there's an aspect of character development that just feels so engaging and enriching, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it.
Yeah, it feels like as the show has gone on for now 24 seasons, the audience has evolved with the show, and they know the show so well. I think they feel they know the format, right? They know the structure of the show. They could crack the case on their own, probably. So we're just taking it to the next level this season.
Last year we were introduced to the partnership, which is like another character in the show. So what can we expect from your partnership specifically this season? Right. How does it grow? What do we learn about you guys that we didn't see last year that just adds that extra layer?
One thing that you guys can look forward to is that art is imitating life, and the fact that Reid and I are such good friends. We became really close very quickly, and to our writers' room's credit, any good writers' room does this. They write for the people's strengths that they have in the roster. While Shaw and Riley may have differing perspectives, Mechad and Reid are really, really good friends. And so what's happening is we're not losing that tension when it comes to perspective, but what you're gaining is a buddy cop drama.
The relationship between these two characters, it still feels like it's in its infancy. There's so much more to explore, and you start to realize that these guys, like what happened in a real detective partnership, they rely on one another. They have each other's back, and they need one another to not only just get through these tough cases. And this is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. So you better have your buddy's back. You better have that trust. Right. So they sort of come through that initial trial by fire and realize, no, this is someone I can trust. And we love to sort of explore how that trust can evolve.
Well, so I love that you guys talk about your relationship and friendship off camera, because I think that helps so much. What is one thing that you learned about each other off screen that surprised you?
Oh man, a lot.
Yeah.
Like from the early days, Mechad and I we're both very spiritual guys, in our own sort of very specific kind of ways. So we discovered that about each other right off the bat.
Both Scorpios.
We also have the same weird sense of humor.
Yeah.
We crack each other up about a lot of stuff.
Both talk a lot of smack.
It kind of goes on and on.
Both love horror.
We both love horror movies. Yeah. Both of our wives are Swedish.
Yeah.
It's like it kind of goes on and on. It's weird.
It goes on and on. And, and I think what I'm most surprised about is, no matter how low I go, he's in the gutter looking up at me. It's just
well put.
Crawling on his belly.
Yeah, it's where I belong. It's where I belong. On weekend.
You guys clearly have no fun at all.
It's fantastic. It's wonderful to come to work every single day because our characters are exploring the darkest parts of the human psyche and human consciousness. It's really great to be able to come to work with somebody who's got such a wonderful sense of humor, and it just makes the days go faster, and also it's therapeutic, right?
And you can catch the new season of Law & Order Thursdays at 8 p.m. right here on NBC.